A day in the life of a work from home mom. So I started with washing the dishes because it was too much. So I was listening to Minister GUC. Is that his name? Yeah. So I was just washing the dishes because kazi ilikuwa nyingi. Like these dishes were just too much for me. Kuosha vyombo is one of the easiest thing mi huona naweza fanya. Like I literally love kuosha vyombo than kazi zingine. Kwanza kufua, kufua is one of those tasks zenye sipendi. I literally hate kufua because I feel like taking a lot of time. Dishes, within 30 minutes you're done. Because see, dish mob, we're just 4 people in the house, my husband and my 2 kids. So haikuangi vyombo nyingi. Like these ones zilikuwa za jana usiku na za asubuhi. So literally haikuwa kazi nyingi. Ni kumalizana tu nao mbio mbio so that I can do other things. Sijui for you, which one is your worst as a stay-at-home mom or as a working from home mom? Ni kazi gani tu yenye wewe ukiona unasikia tu utoroke uiache? For me ni nguo. Like I literally hate kufua manguo, but I have to cause sina pesa ya kuandika mtu, so ni mimi na kazi zangu. For you, what is it? You can just share on the comment section. Tujue ni gani yenye unachukia. Mimi kufua nguo is my worst task. Thank God sifuangi kila siku, at least twice a week. Mi hufua mara 2 kwa wiki or hata mara moja, but mi prefer mara 2 kwa wiki ndio nguo zisipile up, zisinipe kazi nyingi. But for today hiyo haiko kwa menu. So for today ni dishes, kutengeneza nyumba and creating a bit of content kwa YouTube and TikTok. So if you guys have not followed me kwa TikTok, I go by the name Digital Girly. Kwa YouTube I go by the name Miss Julie KE. I always create content around learning new skills, making money on the online space and business idea. Kwa sababu as women we just don't need to be, tumeka tu tunaongoja to get tunaongoja to rely on maybe your hobby or I don't know. Like we need to push ourselves. Kama huwezi learn a skill, you can start a business. Kama huwezi anza, so there are so many ways in which you can be able to start to make money. Like you can learn a skill, and I talk about so many skills. Like for me, I started learning digital marketing last year in 2023. Hii ni kitu yenye sikuwa ijua. So when I got myself into learning digital skill, actually I started with a virtual assistant. So I wanted to just have a skill because I literally did not have a skill. What actually prompted me to actually learn is when I went on the online space, I was looking for a job because I wanted to have something. The job that I was looking for a job because the job that I used to do, it wasn't paying that good. So I was looking for another way in which I can be able just to make an extra money. So that's when I decided to go on the online space. Now on the online space, to look for a job, and literally let me tell you, I used to work on a call center, and the only 2 jobs I ever did was call center and cleaner. So you can literally imagine vile nilienda online, those are the only jobs my head could imagine, and it just hit me at that point. And that's when I was like, I literally do not have any skills to go ahead and look for a job, because there's no way unaenda kutafuta kazi hata kama ni receptionist without any skill. That is when it hit me that I needed to learn a skill, and that's when I decided to take my journey. At first I was crawling on the online space to look for I wanted to learn administration. Sijui kwa nini, I think I just felt like receptionist is a good job. But on my research nikitafuta about being working in the administration, being a receptionist, that is, I got myself into the virtual assistant world, because when I went to look for the online courses zenye I could be able to learn, Virtual assistant was one of them because it deals mostly with administration tasks and everything. And when I started learning about virtual assistant on places like Alison, if you want, you can just go and check them out. I'll leave a link down here below. I started learning about virtual assistant. I went to Facebook groups. I wanted to learn more. I came here on the YouTube space. I also wanted just to be able to understand who is a virtual assistant, what are the things they do, blah, 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 and everything. So as I was still learning, that is when I bumped into social media manager, because you see, as a virtual assistant, there's some of the tasks like the social media manager task that you actually do. So hapo ndo penye nikaona social media manager is actually, it's even more attractive in terms of the things I wanted to do, because mostly I was drawn more into business people, helping business people, and just involving myself in the business world. So hapo ndo nikaanza ku inquire more about social media manager, what they do and everything. And that is when I landed myself into learning digital marketing, because social media manager, it's that is a service, but you need to learn social media marketing as a skill. So under social media marketing is under digital marketing, because digital marketing on its own, it's a big umbrella. Like, you get things to do with email marketing, content, social media marketing, influencer marketing, video marketing, media marketing. There's so many. For anyone who is struggling with understanding anything to do with digital marketing, you can always book a call with me. I can help you through and just be able to guide you on the things you can be able to learn when it comes to digital marketing. So that is when I started my journey to learning digital marketing. So at first I started with social media marketing because I wanted to be a social media manager, and that is when my interest grew, because now I wanted to know more. I wanted to be like, okay, apart from social media marketing, what else can I do? So that's when I drew myself closer to content marketing, because I loved content writing and creating content on its own. So, and also because I knew I wanted to venture into YouTube, I wanted to venture into the world of creating content. That's when I involved myself in content marketing and just understanding the world of content marketing and content writing. And from there, I've always been growing. From content marketing, I've been able to learn about content writing, things to do with blog writing, copywriting, and it's such a wide space. Like, I literally can tell you, when you start to learn one skill, you find yourself growing closer and closer to other skills. Because after content marketing, I was drawn into email marketing, which I'm currently involved, like literally I'm currently involved in it in a bigger and greater way, because I'm creating an email list. If you want to be in my group, so that you can just be able to get email newsletters on the current business ideas you can start, the current learning skills you can be able to equip yourself. I have an ebook that you can be able to learn a digital skill in 30 days. It will guide you and just give you the direction you need to be able to get yourself there. You can get the link on my bio or on the descriptions on my YouTube channel. So there you can be able to equip yourself and learn a digital skill in 30 days and what you need to do. So I've been able to get into email marketing and just draw myself to understand everything to do with email softwares. Currently, I'm learning about ConvertKit, and I feel like it's a good space to be able to learn. And I encourage every woman, if you're a stay-at-home, if you're a young girl, you're in your 20s, you're in your early 30s, just go ahead and learn a digital skill. It will literally open doors to bigger and greater things. I never knew I would do YouTube. I never even thought that YouTube would be something for me. But when I involved myself in learning digital skill, precisely digital marketing, I got myself drawn into greater things, because now after learning content marketing, I found myself wanting to get into the content world and start creating content. And very soon, God willing, I'll start even helping other people to create content for their YouTube channels, for their podcast, and every other thing. So this is a very great skill that any woman out there can be able to learn. And there's so many people who are asking, why should I even learn a digital skill? Let me tell you, in the world that we're in right now, 2024, people are on the online space. Businesses are moving on the online space. So this means you can be able to, that skill that you learn, that digital skill you learn, it's going to help you to be, it's going to be of value to you, because you see, when you're able to have this skill, you are able to make money on the freelance space. Not just by going to knocking door to door in looking for a job. You can be able to have this skill. It will help you in your business if you want to have a business on the online space, or you can be able to use it to make money, like offer services like social media markets, social media management services, email management services. These are things you can be able to offer to people, and in return they pay you money. So as a stay-at-home mom, as a work from home mom, or if you just have a business on the online space and you are literally sitting and you're literally wondering what skills you can learn, I will really recommend someone to start with digital marketing. It's the best skill you can ever learn, because businesses and people are moving on the online space, and not so many people know how to navigate. So having a digital skill will literally help you, and there are so many places you can get these digital skills for free. You literally do not have to pay anything. Some of the places I'll be mentioning is on HubSpot Academy. That is the place that I've been able to learn digital skills and equip myself with email marketing skills, content marketing, and even be able to start this YouTube channel, and even put myself out there to start writing on blog posts on places like medium.com, where you can be able to start writing, and with time you can be paid, or you can create your own website, or host, or get a self-hosted website where you can be able to start writing. Because women have so much, like in this time and era, we have a lot in store. Like, you do not have an excuse to say, like, I don't have money to be able to get the courses. These courses are on the online space for free. A place like LinkedIn Learning, you are able to equip yourself with so many skills, with so many skills out there that are of high value. So literally, don't sit and just wait. This is something I create. This is something I do. I teach people on where they can be able to learn these skills, what skills to learn, how they can be able to monetize these skills, and how they can be able to make money with these skills. And I'm very passionate about women, because one thing I can tell you is I did not get this kind of content the time I was done with my high school. I wish I just got someone who could just tell me, this is the way to go, these are the things you can be able to do. But you know what? I said I'm not going to keep quiet. So I was able to equip myself, learn myself through it, and I told myself that I'm not going to keep quiet with this information. I'm going to share it to as many people as I can. Whoever it will reach, whoever it will help, then thank God, because I feel like this is the purpose. This is the purpose that God created for me, just to be able to help women out there, to help young girls, because you don't want to feel like you're a burden to someone, to your parents, to your hubby, to people around you. You can be able to equip yourself with skills, or you can be able to put yourself out there and start a business. If you're into the business world, you can be able to say, okay, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you have your husband's, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you can be able to afford to get at least 100 bob a day, or 50 bob a day, you can go and collect other women who stay around you and start saving things like chama. You can be able to get women out there, start saving even as little as 50 bob per day or 100 bob per day, and then do it on a merry-go-round. And if you get yourself to 3,000 or 5,000, take that money, go and start a business. There are so many business ideas I present each and every time on my channel. Just go and check them out. I'll leave some of the link here below that you can be able to start with as little as 3,000. There are businesses you can be able to start with as little as 3,000, 5,000, that you can be able to put yourself out there and bring some income to yourself. Because women, we are so much equipped, we have so much to offer, we are multi-talented. Let's not sit with these talents, and let's put ourselves out there and equip ourselves. One thing I just want to leave you with this is, you as a mom, you are a person to nurture your children, to nurture the people around you. If it's your siblings, your relatives, people around you. So you have a lot to offer and you have a lot to give to this world. So don't put yourself as a burden. Don't put yourself as a liability. Instead, take the things that God has given you, the gifts that God has input in you, and start to offer to people. And let me tell you, you will literally be amazed with what you can be able to do and what you can be able to put yourself. You can be able to bring as an output. The moment I discovered that I have so much in store, I have so much to offer, I don't look at myself as a liability. I may not have everything I need now. I may not have everything to show off now. But one thing I know is that I have the greatest ability that God put in me, and the greatest purpose that God put in me to be able to share and equip people with out there. And that is why I will always be here to emphasize and tell women that you can be able to do it, you can be able to learn a skill, you can be able to start a business and make money, to be able to come out of that financial burden that you have been. I'll always be giving you stories, because I have been able to come out of situations where I was a burden to people, but now I am a blessing to people. So don't feel like a burden. Go, get out there and start something that you can be able to be proud of yourself in the next 10 years. So do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I always offer content like this each and every week that equips you with skills, business idea, and just puts you out there to be able to be a blessing to someone. From me to you, it's bye-bye. See you in my next video.